There's a school of thought that says that all of the scandals and the accountability questions and abuses of power and all these other controversies that have beset the Harper government of late won't matter by the time the next election rolls around, supposedly in the fall of 2015. That by that point people will just be voting on the economy, and that's really all that matters. And it has to be said there's some truth in this. There's a competing school which says, you know, in good economic times people are willing to shop around and try out a new party. There's just very little evidence of that. You have to go back to 1957 to find the last time that a majority government was defeated when unemployment was below 7%, which is where it is now. And by that time, the Tories will be able to boast of balanced budgets, of free trade agreements with Europe and Korea and who knows who else, and tax cuts, including income splitting for couples with children. They're going to be a pretty potent force to reckon with. Does that mean the opposition can't make an issue of these questions? Yes, they can, but they're going to have to do three things. First, they're going to have to reassure people on the economy. They can't give any kind of impression that they're going to wreck the prosperity that we have now. Secondly, they're going to have concrete proposals for change on the democratic accountability front. They can't just moan about how bad things are. They have to show people how it can get better. And thirdly, they've got to connect the two. We're going to have to make some tough choices as a country over the next years and decades to do with the aging of the population. We're going to need new ideas, fresh debates, and a willingness for people to buy into the results of those debates at the end. That means we're going to have a much more open, inclusive democratic process. We can't have everything being run by one person out of the Prime Minister's office. So I hope somebody will be making that case in the next election, maybe even the next leader of the Conservative Party.